In this particular video of MS Word course, I'm going to teach you how to create envelope and labels in MS Word. So these envelope and labels can also be created in MS Word in order to send any physical document to someone else, right? So let's get understand that how we can create envelopes and labels. So guys, as you can see, right now I'm in my MS Word software. Now in order to create an envelope and labels, first you have to go to mailing tabs. Right, in mailing tabs you'll be able to see this create option, and here we do have these two both option. First we have envelopes, then labels. So let's start with envelopes. So I've clicked on this option. Now it is, here is a new window in front of me where I have to add a delivery address and obviously return address, right? Because if the document is not delivered, then where you want it to return, right? So you have to add the return address as well. So let me just write it. For example, I'm writing the delivery address F12 Preet Vihar, New Delhi 110044. So this is the address I have given. Let me add the name as well. Sam, right? So this is the name I have given, and here I can add the return address. So the return address will be Mike T94 Preet Vihar, New Delhi 110092, right? So this is the return address I have given, this is the delivery address I have given. Now if I want, I can directly print this, and the default design, the preview which you are able to see, will be printed. But if I want to customize it, then you have to go to this option, and here you can customize few things. What things can be customized? The first one is the size of the envelope. So here is the size which you can select, any one size which is suitable for you, you can select, right? So let's say let me go a little bit up. So the default size is size 10, but if you want, you can make it a little bit big, little bit small, and if you want a different design, you can select. All the options are available here, right? So let me just select the size 10. Then you can change the font, you can change the font of delivery address and return address, and then you can align them also, that how much left it should be and how much top it should be, right? So let's say I'm changing the font, basically the same setting you get, like where you can set font style and font size, then the color of the font you can set as well. Then here we do have few more options, that all the words should be in caps, or all the words should be in strike through. You can set that as well, right? Now let me write Times New Roman italic. So this is how my name and delivery address will be looking, right? Now if I hit the OK button, my delivery address will be changed. I have to hit the OK again. Now same goes with the return address as well. You can change the font style with your return, right? Return address. Then here we do get some advanced option as well. Basically this is also an advanced. Obviously if you are able to change the font style of your envelope, then that is the advanced level thing, right? Then in that particular thing you get few more other options like spacing, scaling, position. Then here we do have few more options, right? Now hit the OK button, and if I hit OK, my font style has been changed now, right? So this is the delivery address, this is the return address, and in options I've already shown you. This is the envelope settings, and this is the printing settings. Printing setting is basically that how you want it to get feed, right? Get feed in the printer, how you want it to be printed, right? So this is the options. You just have to see the logo, that this is the paper, and here your envelope will be printed, as you can see. And if you want it to be center, then you have to select. If you want it to be extreme right and extreme top, then you have to select this. Then if you want it to be in a landscape or horizontal, anything you can select, right? So this is the default one, you can select it. This is the face up option, you get the face down option as well, right? So as you can see, face up and face down, right? And obviously the tray will be default tray, the printed tray, right? Now hit the OK. And now if you want, you can directly print it. Otherwise you can transfer the configuration into this particular document, then you can print it, right? So for that, you just have to click on add to document. You want to save the new return address as the default return address. So it is asking that if you want to add the return address as your default return address, you can save it, because obviously the return address will be the same, right? Delivery address or the receiver's address will get changed frequently, right? Because if you are in business, so your return address will be the same, right? So you can save it if you want. Then that's how your print envelope is done. So this is the front end of your envelope. If you want, you can print the back end of your envelope as well, as I was showing you in the print options, right? Now let's say, obviously I've shown you that the return address, right? Return address, or basically the business address who is sending the document will be obviously same, but every time this receiver address or the delivery address will get changed. So what you can do is you can remove this content and you can keep this particular thing as it is, right? In all the documents, let's say you are printing 100 envelopes, so you can print this particular thing with your 100 envelopes with this particular address, your return address. But what you can do is you can create labels, you can create different address labels which you can paste into your envelope whenever you want to send, right? So how you can create that labels? First you have to click on labels. Now you get the same option, right? If you click here, you get the same option, envelopes and labels, so both are same. Now you can set the receiver's address here, right? So it is the same which I have added previously. So this is how you can set. Basically, if you want, you can change it in options. You can change different things, like you can change the product name, basically where you want to print these labels, right? So here you can set that particular thing, right? As you can see, tons of options are here, right? Now if you want, you can print multiple labels in a page as well. Obviously if you have an A4 sheet, right, where you can print multiple labels, so why you would print a single label in single paper, right? So how you can do that? You can select these options, 30 per page, 30 per page, right? Then this will be 1 by 4, 1 by 4. So this is the option you can select. Let me just select the 30 per page so that I can show you, and you just have to hit the OK button. Now click on new document and 30 per page is now ready, right? But obviously the font is too big, that's why it is exceeding the label, but I think you got the point. But if you don't understood, let me show you once again. For that I have to go to again mailing options, labels. Now I'll be creating one more. Let me write marketing. As you can see, I have written this and it is coming in the big size. But let me do one thing. Just select all the labels, go to the home tab and just decrease the size of this content, and see, everything is fitted in the label size, right? So that's how you can do the things. You have to find out the solutions of every problem, right? So I hope you understood how you can create envelopes and labels. Now after creating these labels, you can print it, and whenever you want to send a document in this particular address, you just have to take one label and paste it in the envelope, right? So I hope you learned from this video. If you do so, please hit that subscribe and like button. Also, don't forget to share the video, and I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.